Hey, this is Gus, and I'm so excited to share with you today Confidence. It's our latest MicroApp, and it helps you analyze your sales forecast by running thousands of simulations on your pipeline, and it's super easy to use. Now, you're probably used to basic forecast techniques like summing the opportunities with the close date during the current quarter, or maybe use the weighted forecast approach where the current stage of an opportunity drives a win probability and use that to determine an expected revenue number. And while those both approaches are easy to implement in Salesforce, they do not give you sufficient insight. And they can't produce that what if analysis that is often essential in sales forecasting. Like, what if some of my opportunities don't close this month or this quarter? How does that affect my forecast? Well, with Confidence, there's no more guessing. Confidence allows you to run thousands of simulations on your pipeline to show you the possible forecasts and their probability. So for example, we can run a simulation on my current team's deals for this current quarter. And I can choose to, run it on all opportunities that are going to currently slated to close at the end of the month. I can choose to slip the close date by 30 days, 60 days, or maybe just bump them over to the next month. And then I can choose how many simulations to run. And with one click, Confidence will run 50,000 simulations of your pipeline and give you insights into what are the possible outcomes for your specific forecast. So in this particular scenario here, my team, there is a 87% chance that we're going to close over $420,000 this quarter. And down here, this graph, it shows us the actual probabilities that were derived from those 50,000 simulation runs, where we randomly adjusted all of these opportunities based on these settings to determine the possible outcomes. So there's a 21% chance that we might actually end the quarter in between $485,000 and $517,000. So there's a lot of really interesting insights that you can gather from this analysis. Another really cool thing you could do is say, well, what if maybe I want to simulate opportunities shifting by 30 days or up to 30 days? And maybe I only want to impact 20% of my pipeline, right? What does that look like if up to 20% of my open opportunities were to shift up to 30 days? Well, with Confidence, you can run that simulation very, very quickly and get a sense for what that might ultimately produce for a sales forecast. So right now, the simulation is telling us that there's a 94% chance that we'll end this quarter at over $459,000. And if we just click on this, how does the simulation work? You'll get even more insight. So for example, you'll see that the current Salesforce basic forecast is at $572,000, which is really aggressive. But our weighted forecast, it's actually a little conservative, right? So with Confidence, you can run all of these different what if scenarios. It allows you to explore how opportunities shifting in and outside of your reporting period will ultimately impact that forecast. And you'll get greater insights and you'll have more confidence in closing out that quarter. We're so excited for you to try this out. We're offering it free to all of our alpha test users. Just hit me up on the link and I'd love to show you around and get this installed in your Salesforce org.